Here's one of the creepiest paranormal videos we've seen in a long time. Shared by TikTok user AMC Propidads, famous for their trusty real estate videos in Mexico. Their content is all about advertising properties for sale, but you don't get featured on our channel for killer deals, do you? That's right. One day, while showing off this fresh listing, they came up against something that could potentially ruin their reputation as one of the top realtors around. Take a look. What starts as a pretty routine video tour of the house took a spooky turn when some of their eagle-eyed viewers spotted something that would make the house price fall faster than a skydiver without a parachute. A childlike figure runs behind the chairs and vanishes as the camera pans to other parts of the house. But that house was empty for sale, and according to him, there was no way a child could pass through the gates. This mysterious figure, could it have been just a child running around, or a ghost straight out of American Horror Story? Let us know your thoughts. Found a creepy video you'd like us to feature? Send us a link on Facebook, Twitter or Instagram at Goose Pimples YT. Also, if you enjoy scary videos like this, subscribe and click the bell icon to get a notification every time we upload a new one. Number 9. Haunted McDonald's. The scary video you're about to watch was captured by Megan, who spent the night at the Ronald McDonald house while her daughter had surgery in a Knoxville hospital. The building was built in 1903 and it's an historic site where multiple people have reported witnessing strange sights. Of course, after spotting something she couldn't explain, she whipped out her phone to capture the bizarre scene. Here's what she caught.
Like, I saw the shadows on the sheet change. It looked like somebody sat on the bed. I don't know, it was really weird. It was like somebody sat down on it. What the fuck? Did you just see that? It went back up. Oh no. Nope. Hey. I'm trying to sleep here in this bed. So, can I sleep here in this bed? Nope. I need it. So, oh God. What? Eric, I'm done. I'm done.
The bed. It looks like someone invisible just got up and then sat again. Did you see that? The bed was somehow pressed down. Someone had to be sitting on it to press it down like that, right? Also, the fact that this historical building is so close to a hospital makes things a little spookier. Could someone from the other side be paying her a visit, or is she pulling the wool over our eyes? How do you explain this one? Let us know. Number 8. Eerie footsteps. It was stupid o'clock when this dude's Ring doorbell camera caught something he'll never forget. He was about to start his day when he felt a chill running down his spine for seemingly no reason. Not long after, he receives a notification on his Ring app about some movement on his front door. With uneven breaths, he checks the app only to find this. A strange figure walks past his front door like someone returning from a morning jog, but the camera only captures their feet. What or whose feet were those? Was it some sort of next generation stealth camouflage? Perhaps it was a glitch from the camera, or was it something far more sinister? Maybe the spirit of someone who was in an accident. With so little known about the neighborhood and its backstory, this one belongs in the pile of unsolved mysteries. Or what do you think? Let us know. Number 7. TikTok gone wrong. They say TikTok challenges are trendy ways of connecting with people from all walks of life, but this girl in the scary video you're about to watch has connected with something a bit more out of this world. Check it out. Nothing feels out of place, as it seems just like every other challenge entry until people notice something in the video that other videos don't have. Did you spot it? Could she have accidentally meddled with the paranormal, or finally found an activity for the poltergeist in her room? Heck, did she put someone up for this shenanigan just to add a layer of spookiness to her video? Whatever the case, this creepy eye had everyone feeling a bit spooked out. Number 6. The Mystic Door. Imagine having a door that's always mysteriously open every morning. Let's say your back door. No matter how tightly you shut it, or how many locks and latches you install, it's always unlocked by the time you check it in the morning. You'd probably assume the worst, right? And if you live alone, let's just say your fear factor would skyrocket. Well, this family noticed their garage door was always open the following day. Confused and a bit freaked out, they decided to invest in security cameras, and what they discovered is something you have to see to believe.
میدونم من شما در رو شبا قفل نمی‌کنید. درتی کلا قفله. خب قبلا اینجوری باز میشه در. باز میشد در ولی نه ناکن یا اول. دیدی. اوه چرا یهو غیب میشه دیگه یه دفعه غیبش میزنه. یا اول فصل. این داستان خونه که صبح پا شدیم دیدیم در بازه.
The CCTV footage shows a figure walking out of the house early in the morning before disappearing into thin air. The video is a bit grainy, with those classic lines running across it from being filmed on the phone, making it easy to suspect video fakery. Plus, the figure appears to duck as if to blend with where the line would be just before they went poof. But before you drop the gavel and convict them of making this up, let's give them the benefit of the doubt, as if this was something more sinister, like the ghost of someone who lived in the house previously and didn't lock the door, and now that they're in the great beyond, they can't stand the door being locked. Besides, the owners never complained about anything missing or any signs of burglary, so what gives? We'll let you decide. Number 5. Haunted Aunt's House. Reddit user QuimboSlice20 shared his experience when he visited his aunt in the Iowa countryside to spend the weekend after years away. However, what was supposed to be a getaway offered more than just nostalgia.
I'm still hearing voices. Jesus Christ.
You see, he used to visit his aunt all the time as a kid, but stopped as he grew older. Even then, he revealed that he would hear disembodied footsteps in the hallways, whispering within the wall, and the whole spooky shebang. The house is ancient, built around the 1860s, and has a history that's the stuff of whispered folklore. With that in mind, our guy goes to the house armed with something he didn't have all those years back: a phone with a camera. After waking up to voices echoing around his room at about 2:30 AM, he immediately brings out his phone and hears a sound from behind her closet. Mind you, it's just him and his aunt in the house. But hold on to your stress blanket, because it only gets more terrifying from here. Trembling like a leaf, he clutches his phone as he captures what happens next. Take a look. The persistent, hair-raising knocks on the door make it seem like someone, or something, wants in. It's like a scene from a horror movie.
So creepy.
Only this time, it's all too real for our guy. Right after that, this happens. He hears the whispers of a child by his bedside, suggesting that whatever unholy presence was outside has now made its way in. At this point, he darts out of there and goes to spend what's left of the night in the car. While the guy appeared too shaken to his bones to investigate his encounters, the orbs that could be noticed flying around the video kinda added some credibility to his spooky backstory. But what do you think? Real poltergeist activity, or a paranoid man-child who was possibly being pranked? You decide. Number 4. Creepy clouds. In places where tradition and ancient culture are celebrated, spotting mystical creatures and figures during festivities isn't all that unusual. The video you're about to see has devout worshippers and skeptics in a heated debate over what it might actually be. Here's what was caught. This humanoid figure was formed in the clouds over China, above Mount Zorok. Upon close inspection, the figure resembles a Chinese woman with her hair in a bun overlooking the city, and some of the worshippers in that area believe it's the divine representation of their god, looking gracefully upon them, while others opine that it's nothing more than an unusually shaped cumulus cloud. But seriously, can we take a minute to talk about the lens on that phone? Number 3. Danger from the sky. The video you're about to watch will have you looking to the sky in fear of what might happen, and we're not talking about UFOs or paranormal entities. It will have you gasping in horror and disbelief. Take a look. This family was enjoying a lovely day in the park when, out of nowhere, screams erupted around them. An eagle had dived bombed and what was about to make off with their toddler. Fortunately, they acted just in time to save the child from the clutches of certain doom. Can you imagine if the eagle had taken the child to its nest or accidentally dropped him from a deadly height? Definitely not the kind of park experience anyone wants. You might be wondering, since when did birds steal human babies? Well, unlike the friendly birds in the Storks movie, these big, powerful birds of prey can indeed carry off a small child, or anything else they can manage, and can eat them when push comes to shove. Still skeptical? Check out this chilling scene from another bird attack. On her way back from the ranch, this girl gets mauled down by an eagle and would have been dismembered if not for the man's timely intervention. The girl looks pretty shaken by the experience, and we can only hope the eagle didn't sink its talons into her before help arrived. Certain eagles would eat anything their talons can carry, from rabbits, goats, other birds, and deer to kangaroos. But grabbing little children, that's definitely crossing a line. It's not the Jurassic Age anymore, and birds aren't supposed to eat people. Number 2. The bug scare. Responding to some bug disturbance in her backyard, this woman found something that made her wish she never stepped out of her house in the first place. Check it out. As she prepared to whack the insect into oblivion, she realized that it was a strange looking flying thing and ran into the safety of her home. Could that have been a dragonfly carrying something? A lunar moth? Or maybe, just maybe, a fairy? Although we couldn't get a close enough shot of the insect, we found another video that made our imaginations run wild.
A bit wet now.
Yeah. Really wet now. This is because it rained last night. This is an apple tree. And it's
Oh wow.
big apples. Very big apples.
Are they still on it?
There's a
They
few,
all fallen.
some there, and but most of them are on the floor.
Oh yeah.
What's that? Yeah. What's what? Yeah, look. Right up there. Insect or something.
Is that an insect? Let's have a look.
Oh my god.
In the beginning, the video was no more than some kids showing their father around their friend's garden, until they came to an apple tree and spotted the most bizarre insect. What in the Mother Earth was that? At first look, it looked like a dragonfly, but when it took to the sky, it appeared to have a humanoid shape. Are these proof that fairies exist among us? Or are they insects that entomologists have yet to discover? We'll leave it to you to figure out. Number 1. Behind the curtain. This next video left viewers scratching their heads in confusion, and it did just that to us as we watched this woman have probably the creepiest night of her life. Here's what was caught.
In here, and yes, my fan is on. That's why you see it blowing. But what the hell is that? Why is it wrinkling like that? Like somebody's pushing it. And that looked like a face.
She notices that someone or something is behind the curtain. As the video continues, it starts to look more like hands pressing against the fabric than just the gentle breeze of the night. If you watch closely, you even see it transform into a face. Soon enough, she gets up to investigate and finds nothing behind the curtain. The disturbing imprint could have been made by anyone, especially since there's a doorway back there. Plus, the video conveniently didn't show what was back there. But let's keep an open mind. It could have been anything. Be sure to share your thoughts in the comments. Hey, here's a playlist full of creepy stuff caught on camera for you to enjoy. Don't forget to bump the like button, subscribe and click the bell icon to avoid missing our weekly SPOOKFEST. Thanks for watching. Stay in the dark.